Hey everybody, the former Oakland Raiders, I keep saying that for obvious reasons, now Las Vegas Raiders beat the Cleveland Browns 16-6 at Cleveland's nice home that is the home of Baker Mayfield. Prior to the game, there was thought among some in the media that expressed that this may be the final season for OBJ at Cleveland. He's had ups and downs. He's reached his final contract, and Odell Beckham Jr. May not be signed back, right? But then the coup de grace sentence was, well, the offense has played better without him. Not against Las Vegas. That was not true at all. They were horrible. And they were horrible for reasons that have to do with scheme. And I argue because they didn't have the legitimate deep threat in Odell Beckham Jr. And the problem with how the Browns are being covered overall by the media is that it's very weird. It's schizophrenic. One day you have this collective, because you have this group that follows each other. I don't follow them. That says, oh, well, OBJ was fantastic. He had a great game and he's hooking up well with Baker Mayfield, and then he got injured and Mayfield was crying and all this. Now you've got the NFL on NFL.com writing. I forgot who, I should check who wrote it, but you'd like to think NFL.com speaks with one voice, and if they're not going to say opinion, just let me know where your guys are coming from. Unless you're going to become a blog like mine, which is fine, great. But I digress. My point is, they can't seem to make up their mind about him and where he fits in Cleveland's offense. I'll tell you where he fits. The dude's a deep threat. You got to give him the ball. You got to make sure he's healthy. And if you don't have him, you got to have somebody else that you can turn to that's effective. Good luck finding that person. Or if you don't have that, you need to have another approach that works equally well. Cleveland did not clearly have that approach against the Raiders. So I hope people realize just how valuable a human weapon Odell Beckham Jr. is to an NFL offense. You can't just lose him and think you're going to get better, as someone actually wrote. I couldn't believe I saw that. Subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnow.com.